To jump center, and Harmson wins the tap, but the ball comes off here to Eric Johnson. So Johnson working the basketball, leaves it between the two rings for Tyler Herbst. They run the weave outside, Eric Johnson, and a high corner here to the right side. We got to switch our rights and lefts here again tonight. Would you realize that, right? We're down on the end zone. Traveling violation. Well, called here on Tyler Herbst.
Kind of appeared on that opening series that Beaver Dam wants to be very patient to make every shot the best shot available. Try to take some time off on each possession. We had a lot of weave action across the top.
Right side, Jeff Simon trying away there. He buried it. Sundance gets the first tray of this basketball game, and Fond du Lac jumps out to a 3-0 lead. We're just barely underway.
Cardinals in their pretty old man-to-man defense.
Fond du Lac, even though they are on the road with the home uniforms here today, and again, that decided by where you are in the alphabet. The team of the two in the alphabet this year wears a shot clock here, wears the color, and the second team wears the white, or the white-colored jerseys, let's put it that way. Here's Tyler Herbst coming down the lane, leaves it off, Prensky off the coffin corner, he traveled the ball.
Pair of turnovers on the first two possessions here for the Golden Beavers.
And, a normally solid student body crowd from Goodrich High School is all down in Madison, I would imagine, today, Mike. There's nobody really in the student section for Fond du Lac. Jeff Simon, tray off the rim. This one won't go. High slam and jam up. Sky hook off the front of the rim. Prudusky comes down with a rebound for the Golden Beavers. 3-0 basketball game. Leave it in the backcourt for Eric Johnson. He'll work it back up. Eric Johnson yo-yos the dribble. Now pulls up for the line, extended jumper. Honeycombed it in. Eric Johnson brings the Beavers back to within one at 3-2. And up court comes Travis Ernst. Simon, right side sidewalk. And we had a foul away from the ball. They call it on High Harmson?
No, I think it's going to go against Eric Johnson, Dave.
You're right. First personal foul on Johnson, the first team foul. Looping feet comes out to Simon.
I think he was holding Harmson on the cut through.
Here's a Zimmerman out of the coffin corner right side. That shot won't drop. Rebound away to Tyler Herbst. And he'll bring the basketball back up court. Backs it down here on Simon. Feed down underneath on the back door. That one banged free by Bester. Picked up by Jeff Simon. Here they come on the run now. Pull up. Bester open for a tray here out of the coffin corner. Off the front of the rim though. Rebound pulled down, and now a retaliation foul. Not a good foul there by Travis Ernst. Eric Johnson cleanly with the rebound, and Ernst with a swipe as he came around from behind him and got a piece of Johnson.
One thing that the Beavers have done very well thus far is to work on the boards. They've out-rebounded Fond du Lac thus far 4-1, really sending everybody to the basket, not allowing that second chance opportunity.
So here is Johnson. Works the ball out between the two rings. Leave it there for Rob Schneider. Schneider on a pick and roll. Comes near side. Tyler Herbst back between the two rings. Leaves it out there. Yeah, my buddy, Jay Wilson. Wow. There's a hockey play-by-play announcer if I ever saw one. And out between the two rings, here's Rob Schneider. And a foul. Did they get Travis here again? Travis Ernst on the double up, and he heads right to the bench.
Hey, look who's doing the color, Mark Johnson.
Is it really? Well, at least they'll have somebody that knows something down there.
Got to pardon us a little bit today. We've got the Badger hockey game on live here.
Fond du Lac hockey game.
Fond du Lac.
Yeah.
Thinking Mark Johnson. Fond du Lac hockey game on live. We're watching that at the same time.
And so you're watching it.
Yes, I am. I'll let you know what the score is.
Schneider, as they come in through the lane here. Schneider outside, going to let go out there on the train. It's good.
And the Beavers with a 5-3 lead here with 4:57 to go in the first quarter.
And Derek Diener, who came into this hockey game for Travis Ernst, has the basketball between the two rings. Post up here, Zimmerman. Simon down low to the block. Here's Harmson, turnaround jumper there. It's gone by High Slam and Jabba.
That's a position that Joe has really gotten tough this year off of the block.
Prensky hammered by Joe. And there was a there where Harmson had to come over and help out. And was not going to allow him to have the easy two. He was going to force him to the line.
Cardinals are going to have to be aware of that transition basketball. You saw after the made basket by the Cardinals, the Golden Beavers look to push the ball up court quickly and try to get some easy opportunities.
Well, to the free throw line goes Panuski. He missed the first. Second one is out. This one is good. So it's a 6-5 basketball game. The Golden Beavers have the lead. And Derek Diener will bring it across the timeline against a 2-1-2 zone defense applied here by Beaver Dam. Derek Diener, hole high, gonna let go, trail away, they're got it!
Well, Derek faked it once, and they didn't come out on him, so I thought, what the heck? And that's a shot Derek can bury all day long.
And working the basketball up court here now is Herbst. Leave the basketball out for Eric Johnson. Takes it down the lane. Leaves it out of the coffin corner on the near side. Shot there by Stelflug would not go down. Rebound tapped up once. No and high. Slemma-Jam up to grab it. Leave it in the backcourt for Derek Diener, and he'll work it back up. Derek to Bester, left side. Swinging around the horn. Here's Jeff Simon off of the baseline to Zimmerman. Reload. Derek Diener, hole high. Looping feed down to Bester. Jeff Simon ran away here from Jeff off the front of the rim. No. Rebound down to Eric Johnson.
They are really giving us a lot of opportunities. Good looks on the trays. Haven't hit only one of them thus far. But the opportunity's there. They're trying to pack it in on Harmsen inside.
And so Schneider has the basketball here out between the two circles. Onto the near side as they bring it off to Tyler Herbst. Comes back out between the two rings. And it is set up here now. Eric Johnson running the weave out in front. I guess they would like this ball game to be in the 20s, Mike. Schneider now going to take it down to the hole and pulls up and hits the 10-footer. His fifth point of the ball
That's
game.
exactly what they're looking for there, Dave, is some good opportunities to spread the offense a little bit, spread the court, see if they can make Fond du Lac commit and open up the inside a little bit.
And Zimmerman down low here to high Slemma-Jam. Fall away off of the baseline. No, Pernuski with the foul. His first, the team's second. And Drew Diener is up off the pines to come in. Aha. I shouldn't say that. I was watching too. I got one eyeball on that TV screen and the other one on the game here this afternoon. Harmsen will go to the free throw line. He'll shoot a pair. Has 2 points in the ball game so far, and his first is on the way. Good. And on his last 13 free throws, he has hit 12. How about that?
Probably sabotaged us.
Uh-oh. Knocked down the second one as well. 10-8. The Fond du Lac Cardinals take the lead back on a seesaw affair here so far. And across the timeline is Tyler Herbst. Basketball out between the two rings here is Jeremy Ames. Ames leaves it now for Johnson. Johnson played by Derek Diener. Johnson circle high to the left side. And setting it up here now, they come right back to Ames. Ames yo-yos the dribble. Tricky dribble the thing between the two rings. Eric Johnson coming off in the lane, and he's hammered by Harmsen, and that's the second personal on Joe. High Slamma-Jamma with his second, the team's third.
Well, again, they try to spread the offense and get penetration. And for second time today, it's worked, and Joe has picked up a pair of fouls on the inside, trying to pick up the defensively.
Eric Johnson is going to go to the free throw line. He'll shoot a pair. And Eric Wiseman is up off the pines to come in for High Harmsen. And as we said in the pregame, Mike, and boy, you would hate to think that that is a true scenario right now. That everybody here with something else on their mind a little bit. Eric Johnson knocks down a pair. 10-10 basketball game. Just can't shake him here yet. And so Derek Diener will bring it back up. Derek walking it up through the Cyclops. Comes left side sidewalk to Drew. Back to Derek, hole high, down to Drew. He's open there. The tray is on the way. It's going to be short off the front of the rim. Darren Drew Diener crashing and comes over the back of Eric Johnson. Drew Diener with his first personal, fifth team foul.
Well, Dave, we've attempted 9 shots in this basketball game thus far. 6 of the 9 have been from the three-point variety. I think we've got to be a little more patient. See if we can't work that ball to the low post and Harmsen when he's in there. Right now, of course, that's not the case.
So left side sidewalk. Herbst comes out. Here's Johnson on the near side. Johnson played here by Derek Diener. Loaded back out to Tyler Herbst between the two rings. Drew is on him. 1:42 remaining here, first quarter of action. And Ames, played by Bester. Swing it out high corner, near side. That's Eric Johnson going to take the whole high 18-footer there. Trey's shot would knock it down. Bester with the rebound. Of course, they come to Wiseman. Now they'll load up the offense between the two rings to Derek Diener, to Drew. Back to Derek. Has the Trey. Now eyeballed it up, and he bangs it down.
Well, it's the second time he's taken 2 looks at it, and they don't come out, so he goes and buries it, and nothing but net on 2 occasions.
And 1 minute, 6 seconds here in the first quarter of action. 6 points here in the first quarter for Derek Diener. The ball banged free out of bounds. Will go back to the Cardinals, their 4th turnover of the basketball game. And Derek Diener will bring it back up once again. Derek to Drew, to Derek, out between the two rings. Left side sidewalk, Drew on the way with a rainbow jumper there. No, Pernuski with the rebound. Leave it in the backcourt for Eric Johnson. He'll bring it back up quickly, up into the forecourt. Out of the coffin corner, Trey there by Ames. No, rebound to Drew Diener. Mike, I think the Cardinals looking like they maybe want to up-tempo this thing a little bit. I think maybe they need to. Off on the baseline, here's Mike Zimmerman. 13-footer there, no. Bester tried. Eric Johnson comes away with it. 21 seconds in the quarter.
And look right here for Beaver Dam to look for 1, most certainly.
I think we've offensively have been kind of putting ourselves to sleep. And in order to beat that zone, we need to...
Well, they're kind of trying to dictate the tempo, of course, right now.
And trying to slow it up.
Right.
I think we've got to change that. Eric Johnson's shot won't drop. Bester from half court. No, and that'll be the end of the first quarter of action. And our score after 1 quarter of play is the Fond du Lac Cardinals 13. And the Golden Beavers 10. Back after this on your WIAA Regional Final Report.
If you're a real truck lover, Fond du Lac Bumper Exchange has everything you need, including a wide variety of quality Lund truck accessories. Fond du Lac Bumper Exchange will help your truck get the Lund look of a great 4x4 body or a great street body. Stop at Fond du Lac Bumper Exchange and get a racerback cab fairing, lighted moon visor, cold front grille covers, running mates, and much more. Call Fond du Lac Bumper Exchange at 921-2570. Fond du Lac Bumper Exchange, we are a lot more than bumpers.
Since 1933, Spees Painting and Decorating has been providing quality painting services for all your industrial, commercial, and residential needs. If your job is big or small, get it done efficiently and get it done right the first time. Spees Painting and Decorating, equipped to do the job efficiently.
Quick look here at the first quarter stats for the Cardinals. 4 for 12 for 33%, including 3 for 7 from three-point range. The Gold Beavers 3 for 8 for 38%. They were 1 for 3 from long distance. Cardinals out-rebounded by Golden Beaver, 9-8. 4 turnovers for the Gold Beavers. Cardinals did not commit a first quarter turnover.
Here's Air Best right to the right side, and swinging around the horn again. Drew Diener back out, hole high to Derek. Popping up high post, Zimmerman. Drew open, Trey on the way, short off the front of the rim. Tapped out, Bester had, loses the handle on the basketball, picked up by Pernuski. And here come the Golden Beavers back up. And they want to slow things down as Herbst has the ball here out between the two rings. Herbst played there by Air Best. In the dimly lit confines of this Beaver Dam Fieldhouse. It doesn't look as dim. See, our cameras overcompensate for it, but it's dark in here. Off the right side, running one hitter here by Air Best is good.
Well, defense steps up, gets the takeaway, and converts into a quick bucket by Bester.
15-10 basketball game. The Cardinals with their biggest lead of the evening so far, 5 points, and a reach-in foul. Call this one on Eric Wiseman. Somebody get one here?
No. Save by the legal Eagle.
The Eagle with a big save.
Yeah.
I won't get to say that anymore. Don't
No.
remind me of that. Well, down low post. Here's Eric Johnson. Turn, fall away, 10-footer there. No. Jeff Simon with the rebound. Sundance on the dribble, quickly back up into the forecourt. Brings it out hole high. Here's Derek. Right on the right side is Wiseman. Against the zone defense, Bester gonna try the trade. It's good. Air pass.
Cardinals open up a quick 8-point lead at 18-10.
And a foul.
That's going to be an offensive. It's got to be.
It is, okay. Eric Johnson with his second personal foul.
Bester was just taken totally out of the play.
Was I seeing things right, or were we putting a little pressure on in the backcourt?
Yes, we were. We have been for some time. Low token pressure.
That's something new. Here's Bester, jackknife trades a bang out!
Well, you know what happens once Bester gets the hot hand. He's good for about 3 or 4 of them. That's a pair of them back-to-back. The Cardinals 3 for 4 here in the quarter and have hit their last 3 shots.
And Bester with 8 points here in the second quarter of action. So, back up court comes their big guy, 6'6" sophomore Sam Stelflug. Bank jump shot there would knock it down. Rebound, though, by Schneider. Outside Johnson, no. Foul underneath on Pernuski. Pernuski trying to position, and he pushed off on Mike Zimmerman. First personal, second personal on Pernuski, and the 4th team foul. 21-10 basketball game. The Cardinals have opened up an 11-point lead. They have scored 11 in a row since the game was knotted up at 10-all. Simon, coffin corner, looping feet, cross court. Bester, that shot blocked. Foul on Johnson. 3 free throws will be shooting.
Yep, nice cross court diagonal feed from Simon over to Bess. And they're coming out now and starting challenging a little bit. You start bearing a few of these, and they have to. Bester hit his last 2 in a row, and this time he's fouled and will get 3 free throws.
Well, and there's trouble for the Golden Beavers as well, Mike. Eric Johnson, with his 3rd personal foul, will have to come out of the basketball game. And he would appear to be their Mr. Hustle. I guess what Bester is to the Fond du Lac Cardinals, it looked as though Johnson was the same to the Golden Beavers, and Arabesque misses the front half.
Too close.
What's going on here? Now we got Harmson hitting free throws and Bester not. Go figure, huh? Bester, second. Good.
Well, he bounced both of them around the rim. Soft touch. One goes down, one goes out.
Yeah. Got the shooter's touch on that one anyway. 22-10. And knocked down the 3rd one. Now 2 out of 3. 10 points here in the quarter for Arabesque. And Bester working in the backcourt here on Tyler Herbst. Off on the far side, they go to Pernuski. Bring it back out hole high to Schneider. Left side sidewalk now. Here's Tyler Herbst. Takes the bank jumper. It's good and a foul. Called it on Bester. Bester complaining. I think he thought that he had the position.
I'll tell you, Herbst really did give a solid lean into. He really came in strong to Bester. That very easily could have been an offensive foul.
So the bucket by Herbst is good. We'll try to go to the free throw line and complete a 3-point play to missed it. The rebound is sky and high as Arabesque. And Derek Diener will walk it back up through the Cyclops. Left side sidewalk, Bester. Here's Derek, hole high, shot won't drop. Rebound pops out to Mike Zimmerman. Give it to Simon. Bester, hole high, tray again is gone.
Well, I said he was good for about 3 or 4. That's 3 in a row for him now.
Well, he's feeling the hot hand here in the second quarter, no doubt. It's 26-12, and Beaver Dam wants a timeout. We're going to get a timeout taken here with 5 minutes and 3 seconds remaining in the first half of action. The Cardinals lead it at 26-12.
Sales and service. Not only do we sell quality cars, trucks, and vans, but we also provide complete auto services. From cleaning to detailing, our body shop can handle all your needs, big or small. Lens Sales, Service, and Leasing, where nice cars, trucks, and vans are sold and serviced.
Resolving personal injury claims isn't for amateurs. Insurance companies employ professional staff whose goal is to settle claims as cheaply as possible. You're at a real disadvantage if you attempt to negotiate a settlement on your own. You should place your trust in an experienced lawyer who knows how to fight for you. The law firm of Donahue, Sharp & Casper has collectively over 50 years of experience in representing injured persons. Take advantage of their free initial consultation in personal injury cases.
5:03 to go in the first half of action here from Beaver Dam's Fieldhouse.
And,
Cardinals with a 26-12 lead.
A doggone distracting TV set. We almost didn't come back here, did we? So, Beaver Dam inbounding at the midcourt stripe, and Tyler Herbst back across into the forecourt. Near side, Trey there on the way is good by Jeremy Ames.
Oh, they gave him the Trey from us, our angle here, which is about 10-15 feet away. It certainly looked like he had a toe on the line.
Yeah. 26-15. They are back to within 11. Derek Diener, blocking foul is going to be on Ames. No? Yeah, it was. Ames with his first, the 6th team foul. And last common foul there for Beaver Dam, so Fond du Lac will inbound one more time. 4:38 here in the first half of action. Out of the right side, Bester trades you on the way. That one's off the back of the rim. Streak is over. And the backup court is Tyler Herbst.
6 of the 7 field goal attempts here in the quarter, David, have been 3-pointers for the Cardinals.
Pernuski swinging around the horn, flashing through his Stelflug in a
You're going to get Wiseman.
foul here on Eric Wiseman. Yep. Eric Wiseman will get his first personal foul. And up off the vines now is Matt Rupert to come into the basketball game. And to the free throw line goes Ames. He connects on the first. Jeremy Ames, also only a sophomore. They have, well, I tell you, Mike, a very young basketball team.
Well, it's a rebuilding year for them. As you mentioned, Ryan Finish gone from last year's team, and they have to start with the youth again and build
And
it
a
up.
new coach as well.
Yeah, new system.
His dad retired after coaching him, or at least retired here from Beaver Dam. And a Bester, Herky jerk coming to the lane, double pumps, now reloads. Mike Zimmerman, pop it down the coffin corner of the left side to Jeff Simon. Swing it back out, Bester fakes right, comes back left. Simon, cross-court feed comes to Zimmerman. Rupert, left side, here's Jeff Simon, leaves it back out for Bester. Pops up with a 14-footer there, no. And Roop with a tap, and they call Stelflug pushing off.
Roop's going to be the recipient of the foul.
That's what it is.
He'll go to the charity stripe and shoot a bonus.
Stelflug apparently pushing off, and Matt Rupert will go to the free throw line.
Technical foul.
Now a technical foul.
Boy, that's going to go against Fond du Lac. I don't know what that's all about. It's pretty foolish wherever.
Called it on Bester.
I think Bester felt he was fouled on that last shot from just inside the three-point arc.
So Bester is going to come out of the basketball game. And
I don't think the coaching staff and Dick Diener in specific is real happy about that maneuver. Well, Rupert, first of all, will go shoot his bonus.
Well, Roop to the free throw line. First one is on the way. He comes it out.
And now
so
we'll
he
come
will not get another one.
Come to the other end, and we'll have a pair of free throws.
Drew's still waiting for them to beckon him into the basketball game. So down the other end now goes Stelflug to shoot a pair of free throws on the technical. Knocks down the first. And the second one.
And they'll get the ball.
So it's 26-18. Well, I don't know. Would Bester have still been complaining, Mike, about the call? Well,
no, I think it was the shot right prior to that series when Rupert was fouled. He took the shot from the left wing, and there was some contact there, and I'm sure that's what it was all about.
Pernuski, bank jumper, no. Mike Zimmerman clears it. Leave it in the backcourt here for Derek Diener. He'll bring it back out. Right side, Drew. Trey there on the way. Will knock it down. Pernuski had the rebounds, and Simon stripped it free. Loose basketball on the baseline. Finally picked up by Tyler Herbst. And with 3:09 remaining here in the first half of action, he'll come coast to coast right down the lane, and he laid it in. Tyler Herbst with his second bucket of the game. And it's 26-20. They're back to within 6 again. The Cardinals just kind of toying with this team tonight, or this afternoon. Mike Zimmerman, right side sidewalk. Let's go on a 13-footer. No. Drew Diener with the rebound,
and he's fouled.
Tyler Herbst will pick up the personal. That'll be his first. And Drew Diener will go to the free throw line. And he'll shoot a 1+1. That's the trouble with that little set. It's Drew got the first. Never did like that one. Just for that reason right there. Oh, Drew Diener. Second one is also good. 28-20 by 8. The Fond du Lac Cardinals, 2:42 here in the first half of action, and Tyler Herbst brings it back up. Herbst, circle high to the left side, looks backdoor feed, running one-handed there by Rob Schneider. No, Matt Rupert with the rebound. Outlet pass comes to Jeff Simon. He'll bring it back up. Sundance, right down the lane, pulls up, lean in 10-footer, no, reach in foul. Will be on senior guard Rob Schneider. First personal on him. They're over the limit. Jeff Simon was going to go to the line and shoot a pair here anyway.
I believe they'll call this, you call it 2, Dave? No, bonus.
You're right. They're going to call it a bonus.
Yeah, they waved off the basket, so it couldn't have been a 2-shot foul.
All right. Well, he missed the front half of it. Matt Rupert, though, with the rebound, falling away, and now they call it for the travel.
Unofficially, I have the Cardinals with that just their first turnover here in the game.
And a tough turnover there at that to get charged with one like that. Roop did a good job coming down with a rebound, and then looked like there might have been a little bumping and banging as he tried to get away. Schneider outside, Trey there is good. He's hit a pair of them. He's got 8 points, and it's 28-23. They're back to within 5. And Derek Diener comes back up. Derek, left side, coughing out of the sidewalk. Here is Jeff Simon. Swings it out hole high to Mike Zimmerman. And coming around the pick now is Derek Diener, and a foul out away from the ball underneath the bucket. Going to be called on Stelflug? Or who's it on? Or is it going on Aaron Krieger? Yep.
Krieger gets the foul.
First personal on him.
Just stay tuned at halftime. We've got a bit of a special feature to show you on an up-and-coming future Cardinal.
And to the free throw line here goes Matt Rupert. Gets the first one, he'll get one more. 29-23, 1:52 here in the half. And Rup's second on the way is good. Near side into the ball game now is Dave Miller. Miller brings it back out, head of the key, coming right down the lane. Tyler Herbst and a reach-in foul. Reach-in foul either on Drew or Derek. Derek Diener will pick it up. And his first personal, and off to the free throw line now will go Tyler Herbst. 0 for 1 thus far in the basketball game. And Matthew, this is where you got to get in tight on him, okay? Gets the first one. And he will get one more. On the way and good.
And they just keep hanging around, trail up by 5 at 30-25.
And a minute and a half now remaining here in the first half of action. Jeff Simon, Derek Diener on the left side sidewalk. Looks it down for Drew. Here comes Simon off a pick. Rolling off here now to Zimmerman. Let's go on an 18-footer, and it's good. Mike Zimmerman, that's his first bucket of the basketball game.
And it breaks an 0 for 4 string of shooting from the field for the Cards.
32-25 basketball game by 7. They've just allowed Beaver Dam to kind of hang in here. Stelflug, sophomore post player off of the baseline, loads it back out to Tyler Herbst. Comes into the high post, reloads, and they'll bring it back up between the two rings. Coming down the lane, leaves it down the corner for Stelflug. Reloads once again to Rob Schneider. Now back to Tyler Herbst in the high corner to the left side. And Herbst with 40 seconds now here in the half. Looks like they
Might be looking
will
for
be satisfied to go for one. Now they let go inside to Aaron Krieger, missed the shot, rebound, and a foul.
Dieter is going to get it, Dave.
Drew Diener with his second personal. Off to the free throw line goes Aaron Krieger, and Krieger missed the front half. So, stolen away here in the backcourt by Drew Diener. Leave it for Derek. Cards will get one last shot at it here with 17 seconds remaining in the first half of action. Derek around to Drew. Back to Derek. Down to 10 seconds here in the half. Down to 9 to 8. Jeff Simon. Tricky dribble right down the lane. Shovel pass, baseline. Here's a Rupert there with a 10-footer. It's gone. Ah, nice job by Jeff Simon. Jeff Simon does a heck of a job, Mike, setting up Matt Rupert for that shot. And that'll be the end of the first half of action. And our score here at halftime, the Fond du Lac Cardinals 34 and the Beaver Dam 25. We'll be back after this on your WIAA Regional Basketball Report.
Older sister last year won the state championship and took second in the semi-nationals. So some great free throw shooters on that young team, and that's an art that sometimes is forgotten. And congratulations to Sean Bartelt, and we wish him the best of luck in the semi-nationals, Iowa City, on March 25th.
And the Fond du Lac Cardinals moving from left to right on your television screen here in the second half of action, leading at 34 to 25. The alley-oop feed down to Stelflug is bang free. And Joe Harmson, who's back into the basketball game, comes up with it. So Travis Ernst yo-yos the dribble, comes out across the timeline. Ernst playing with 2 fouls, comes to Jeff Simon. Open way there is no good, off the back of the rim. And however, it pops back out, so they reload it. Simon saves the ball from going OB. Comes cross court to Bester, hole high Travis Ernst. Ernst looks down here for Jeff Simon. Now Mike Zimmerman steps up to help out.
In the first half of action, Dave, the Cardinals got very little time with the starting 5 on the court together.
And outside free throw line jumper here by Mike Zimmerman is good. Yeah, they really did, Mike. Travis got into, picked up a couple of fouls real early, of course. And
Joe
Harmson with a couple of quick fouls. Bernusky underneath. Here's Stelflug. Shot won't drop. Bester skies to grab it. And then Bester got a foul, or got a technical foul, and wound up coming out of the ball game as well. So the guy's a little feisty here today. And I said probably a few too many things on everybody's mind. Bester coffin corner, bang out! Air pass.
And another skip pass from Simon. As you pointed out right there in the half, Simon with a great dish off to Matt Rupert for a bucket. Here he gets another assist. That's why Jeff Simon is the leading assist man for Fond du Lac all time.
And Eric Johnson cannot handle the ball on the near sideline. Loses it there on the sideline, and the basketball goes back to the Fond du Lac Cardinals. So back up court comes Travis Ernst. Ernst to Bester. Swing it down. Coffin corner left side. Simon. Here's Bester. Air pass under 20. Hit it.
Boy, he's feeling it. Best wants that three-pointer today. What's that? 5 now thus far.
And another timeout now taken by the Golden Beavers. 6 minutes and 4 seconds remain to be played here in the third quarter of action. Time court. Fond du Lac leads it at 42 to 25.
Whether it's Dean's Dodge in Fond du Lac or Dean's Chevrolet Geo Buick in Waupun, when you visit us, expect to be treated like no other auto dealer will treat you. Our sales teams and our office staff all understand how important your auto purchase is to you. So if you're buying used or new, you can expect the best service before, during, and after the sale.
You don't have to be the biggest dealer to get the best service. Come to Dean's. We're the little dealer that cares about you.
Dean's Dodge, Highways 41 and 151 Fond du Lac, and Dean's Chevrolet Geo Buick on Fond du Lac Street in Waupun.
For all types of commercial printing, call the Print Shop. Get fast, courteous service and quality printing for all your business needs. We specialize in multicolor printing. Call 923-4354 or visit our new office at 19 East 3rd Street in Fond du Lac.
6 minutes and 4 seconds remaining to be played here in the third quarter of action. 42-25 basketball game. And the backup court comes Eric Johnson. He pulls up hole high. 19-footer there would knock it down. And Jeff Simon has the rebound. Quickly up into the forecourt. Simon, Ernst now back between the two rings. Travis comes off on the near side sidewalk to Simon. They come up high post now to High Harmson. Going to take Prunski there, and he pulls up and hit the 15-foot jumper.
Well, nice post up by Joe up the high post. He got him in a position where he looked around as if he's going to take it to the bucket. The defense just squared up, and Joe just pops over the top of him.
And Rob Schneider, as they just work a weave here, out top side. They get Schneider on a bit of a double up, give the basketball to Eric Johnson. Johnson carried the ball, got away with it. Here's Tyler Herbst, leaves it back out. Pernuski, free throw line jumper there is good. Pernuski with only his first bucket of the basketball game. 44-27.
Cardinals have come out of the locker room here in the third quarter and appear as though they really want to put this thing away real quick.
Simon. Hole high here is Zimmerman. Give it a Bester. Right back to Zimmerman. Travis Ernst now coming off in the lane. Dishes off Coffin Corner on the far side. And Simon going to take the baseline there. The running one-hander is gone by Jeff Simon.
Nice move by Simon. A head and shoulders fake from the Coffin Corner. Gets the man up in the air and weaves right around him, right into the basket.
And it's a 19-point lead once again for the Fond du Lac Cardinals. 4.5 minutes remaining here in the third quarter.
Cardinals come out of the locker room 5 for 6 here in the third quarter.
And a pull up from the free throw line. Here's Johnson. No. Stelflug going to call the foul on Brad Bester. Bester has picked up his third personal. And will probably come back out of the basketball game. And Drew Diener is up off the pines to come back in. Well, Mike Airbess just a little bit out of control that time going after the rebound. And that's primarily what caused the foul.
Well, that's the competitiveness.
Yeah, Pernuski takes the baseline, gets the basketball. He'll go up for the layup, but it's 46-29. And Travis Ernst will bring it back up. Jeff Simon popping out. Looping feed down low to Harmson. Running one-hander here. No. Tap once. No. Gets the basketball once again. Hard under the glass. Bangle foul! High slamma-jamma. Boy, he wanted that one bad, didn't he?
Well, he worked awful hard for that ball. He was kind of behind the basket, and he kept the ball loose. Couldn't get it to bring it down. Tipped it up in the air about 3 times. Finally got a hold of it and went strong to the basket.
And Pernuski with his third personal. Joe to the free throw line to try to complete a three-point play, does not. But Drew Diener out of there with a rebound. Here's Drew. Give it to Simon. Travis Ernst now. Near side sidewalk. Hole high they come to Zimmerman. Swinging around to Drew Diener. Zimmerman, free throw line jumper here's on the way. Back of the rim. Got it! There's a shooter's touch.
Boy, Zimmy is really tougher on that free throw line, and that's where they use him a lot on the post-up. They used to run the high-low post with Joe down low on the block and Zimmy on the free throw line. You give him an opening, he's going to bury that.
Near side, Johnson. Pernuski off of the baseline. He hits the 16-footer. Pernuski has scored 6 here in the quarter. 50-31, 3:09 remaining. Back up off the pines, Eric Wiseman and Derek Diener. Go to the scorer's table, getting ready to come in. Got it down low to High Harmson. Turns, hits the shot. Joe was 6 here in the quarter, has 10 overall. 52-31. Tyler Herbst gets a pick from Pernuski, rolls off it. Give it back to Pernuski between the two rings. He's played by Zimmerman. Pop it back out to Herbst. Left side sidewalk, Johnson. Gets the baseline, and a running one-hitter is good, and Mike Zimmerman got the foul. Mike Zimmerman coming over to help out, picks up his first personal, his second team. And Pernuski, Johnson with a quick first step there, Mike, got around Jeff Simon. You're not going to see that happen too often.
Well, Zimmy turned the head slightly, or else he would have been there easily quick enough to pick up and to help out defense, but he had turned to look the other way, and by the time he realized that he's coming around, he got there a little bit late and picks up the foul.
So Johnson completes the three-point play, 52-33. 19-point spread here for the Fond du Lac Cardinals. And Derek Diener and Eric Wiseman are back into the basketball game. Travis Ernst works the point guard spot. On the near side, Drew Diener to Travis. Travis looks inside, swinging back around the horn. Derek on the left side, sidewalk. Comes back out hole high to Travis Ernst. Right side they go to Drew. Here's Eric Wiseman out of the coffin corner, going to take the tray there. That shot won't drop. Travis tried, had the tap, comes away with the basketball again. Double pumping in the lane, looks to reload. 3-second violation. Come on.
Awful lot of contact inside, David. Watch next time you come down court between Harmson and Prunsky.
Well,
those two have really been getting physical inside, and one way or the other, the official's going to have to call something.
Zach Schultz, a junior forward at 6'2", comes in for Prunsky.
Well, we'll have to worry about that again.
Yeah, they're probably going to warn him a little bit that he's got to be careful. He does have 3 fouls, Mike, and certainly they don't need him to pick up one here. And outside, as the tray shot there would not go down, but it's tapped back out, Eric Johnson. Right side sidewalk, and Tyler Herbst coming off in the lane, pulls up 13-footer there is good. Herbst with his 8th point of the basketball game.
And a foul.
Beaver Dam.
Jeremy Ames is going to get the foul, I believe.
Beaver Dam now trying to step up and put some pressure on in the backcourt. Full boat. And you would think that the Cardinals would probably eat this alive if they want to get into a run-and-gun basketball game with these guys, so I don't know. Wiseman, far side, coffin corner, Travis Ernst there, trained. No, they're going to call Drew Diener for the foul over the back. Drew Diener with his 3rd personal. Yeah, Mike, we have picked up an awful lot of retaliation-type fouls here this afternoon. That would, of course, lead you to believe that concentration level just not, and I guess I can hardly blame the kids.
No, with all that's going on, and
yeah.
One thing we didn't talk about is obviously the big matchup is down the road next Friday.
Right, yeah, you got your look ahead too, to either Plymouth or Sheboygan North, and a traveling violation called here on Ames. Ames has, whoops, I just marked him down for a foul. Why did I do that? See, there's my concentration.
Mine hasn't been the best either.
1:14 remaining here in the 3rd quarter of action. Cardinals hockey team played pretty well until the last couple of minutes of the first period, and then gave up a pair of quick goals. And they were down 2-0 at the end of 1. I do know that much. By the time this tape goes on, I'm sure all of you know who won or lost the game. So, Simon swinging around, Travis Ernst, hole high. Here is Derek Diener. Under a minute now remaining here. 3rd quarter of action. Flash Joe through. Can't get him the basketball. Simon looked at the backdoor feed. Couldn't go that way. Now penetrates down the lane. Dishes off. Here's Travis Ernst coming off in the lane. Running one-hander, no. Battle for the rebound underneath, and it comes away to Ames. Jeremy Ames. And they want one shot. Now, Mike, credit Beaver Dam. They've, number one, have not gone away. And number 2, they keep playing hard. They don't have the talent out there. But there certainly is no lack of effort here this afternoon by the Golden Beavers.
Well, they haven't had a game now for a while. They, as we mentioned, had the bye in the first round of the tournament action.
Well, coming into this game, though, Mike, they had to be looking at it as though, hey, this is probably my last more than likely my last ball game for the season.
And for the seniors, for the career.
There aren't many seniors on this team. Tain't many at all. Down to 7 seconds. They'll go for it here. Jeremy Ames working on Simon. The ball stripped free by Travis Ernst. 25-footer, no, off the further rim, and that'll be the end of the 3rd quarter of action. And our score after 3 quarters of play is Fond du Lac 52 and Beaver Dam 36. We'll be back with the final 8 after this on your Fond du Lac Cardinal Basketball Report.
Join the Baker team and be a first stringer. Try the Baker brand award-winning string cheese. Any way you tear it, it's terrific. In your lunches, on your next trip, as a dietary snack. Our string cheese is great anytime. Find all our top-quality Baker cheese at most area stores.
For all your life insurance, disability insurance, and annuities needs, call Bob Bozine of Northwestern Mutual Life at 921-8460, or stop and see him at 131 South Main Street in Fond du Lac.
8 minutes left in this contest. We'll take a quick look at the third quarter stats. Both teams warming up, shooting the basketball. The Cardinals 8 for 14 for 57%. The Golden Beavers 5 for 10 for 50%. 7 rebounds for Fond du Lac, 5 for Beaver Dam. Cardinals continue to do an excellent job of taking care of the basketball, commit only 1 turnover in the quarter, and force Golden Beavers into 4. Final 8 minutes on the way. Here again for the play-by-play is Dave Preston.
And thank you very much, sir, Mike Pfeiffer, as Travis Ernst comes up high post to Mike Zimmerman. He's open there for the 15-footer. Deadly from there, and he bangs it down. Mike Zimmerman, his 8th point of the basketball game.
Yeah, you run that high-low post, and Harmson's always going to get the respect, so when Mike turns, and if he can't get it down baseline to Joe, that's usually a pretty good shot for him.
And a traveling violation.
11th turnover of the game now for the Golden Beavers.
Division 3 gals action, the sectional championship be here tonight on this court. Here's Hudson with a slamma-jamma.
Cardinals now open up their biggest lead at 20 points, 56-36.
I think we went out to 21 once.
Did we once?
Yeah. Yeah, they took the timeout right after that. Left side sidewalk. Jeremy Ames comes back here to Eric Johnson. Down to Schneider. Got it down low here to Johnson. Reaching foul going to be called on Travis Ernst. Travis with his 3rd personal foul. That'll be the 4th team. And Derek Diener's back up off the fines to come back into the basketball game. Or I should say the winner of this one. And with a 20-point spread at this point in time, it would appear that Fond du Lac should have a pretty good handle on this ball game, but they would move on to Manitowoc next Friday night and play the winner of the Sheboygan North Plymouth game. Rob Schneider
that
with
game,
the bucket here.
Excuse me, that game going on this time right. Is that tonight?
Huh?
No.
Oh, no, that's going on, yeah.
Right now.
I'm sorry.
The Plymouth Sheboygan North game going on at this present time, and that is going to be a good basketball game. Sheboygan North would certainly be favored, but Plymouth, a very fine season this year, is going to give them a run.
Yeah, they only lost 3 all season long. And so, high corner to the right side. Here is Eric Johnson. Fall away shot. He glassed it. That's all he got. And Air Best comes away with a rebound. They'll leave it in the backcourt for Derek Diener, who will bring it up. Derek Diener, the junior guard, who has really, I think, come of age here. The second half of the season, and the ball is stripped away, goes out of bounds, back to the Golden Beavers.
Speaking of Plymouth, we'll be there a little bit later this afternoon.
Yeah, do want to promo that. The Fond du Lac Gals will take on Appleton West for the right to go on to the state basketball tournament. Girls division next week. Jackknife J here by Ames. No, rebound Derek Diener. Game gets underway at 7 o'clock at Plymouth, and well, by this time, kind of tough to tell you to jump in the car and get over there. Unless maybe you do still have time. We hope that you would. You know that the gals would...
It'll only be a little before 6. You'd have time to get there yet.
Well, I know that the gals would certainly appreciate the support. Second personal foul here on Rob Schneider.
And if you can't make it over, you'll see it right here at 10 o'clock.
Channel 8.
Channel 8,
yep. Bester. Trey J on the way is good. 6 3-pointers in the basketball game for Brad Bester.
Cardinals coming out in the 4th like they did in the 3rd. A perfect 4 for 4 from the field thus far.
Herbst comes to Ames. He is played by Drew Diener. Herbst yo-yos the dribble. Tronuski between the 2 rings. Tyler Herbst once again. Herbst comes off for the line extended. 15-footer there, no. Rebound away to Derek Diener. Derek, looping feet, comes to Drew across the timeline. Pulls up, squares up to the hole. Now gives it down to Joe Harmson. Turn, fall away, and might have been partially deflected by Stealth Lou. Quickly back up court. Eric Johnson out of the coffin corner left side. 5:10 remaining. Loads it back out to Tyler Herbst. Herbst swinging around to the right side. 61-38 basketball game by 23, the Fond du Lac Cards. And going down to the baseline, here is Tyler Herbst. Leaves it out for Pernuski. Pernuski comes off, free throw line extended, jumper is good.
Oh, a tough shot falling away from the free throw line area.
Well, he has 9, and he'll be back for another year, Mike. He's only a junior. 61-40. with 4:40 remaining in regulation play. But there will be no overtime here this afternoon unless a complete collapse and an absolute miracle happens from Beaver Dam as Joe Harmson takes the baseline, then a blocking foul.
Penunski, I believe, on the foul, pushing on the baseline.
Yeah, fourth personal foul on Peter Penunski.
And Beaver Dam wants to talk it over one more time.
Yeah, we'll get a timeout taken on the court, and while we have a moment or so, some of the people helping us to bring you the basketball game
Well, one of
out here
them
this evening, or this afternoon.
is A&W Drive-In in Fond du Lac. They're open now. As a matter of fact, they opened on March 1st. Stop in and get a bag of burgers for just $3.99 at A&W on Winnebago Drive. And summer is around the corner. Let Performance Marine get you ready for summer fun with products like Mariner outboards, Monarch fishing boats, and Merc Cruiser stern drives, as well as the Mirage family sport boats. They're all at Performance Marine on Winnebago Drive. And Hensey Floral Company on the Avenue is the florist that guarantees your satisfaction. That is Hensey Floral and Greenhouse at 658 Fond du Lac Avenue.
With 4 minutes and 32 seconds remaining to be played in this basketball game, and Fond du Lac with a 21-point lead. So we certainly hope that those of you who were watching, that you enjoyed the coverage from Madison of the Fond du Lac Cardinal hockey team, and a lot of fun down there, Mike.
Yes, it always is. It's a very nice facility. Obviously, we know that.
We got it all down pat now how to set up that crazy thing. So that made it a little easier.
I've also decided it's a lot more fun when you win a couple down there.
That most definitely. Well, they called this one on Stelflug.
I guess West Bowling would know that more than anybody.
Yep. Second personal on Stelflug. The Cards inbound the basketball, and it's stolen away. Tipped into the hands here. Jeremy Ames pops up with a tray. No. And Eric Wiseman clears it.
Pick it up. There you go.
Brings the ball across the timeline. Coffin corner. Drew Diener with a shot there. No. Rebound away to Eric Johnson. 4:07 remaining in the basketball game. Eric Johnson here to the left side sidewalk, and they're going to call Penunski.
He's all done.
With a foul, trying to fight through a pick, and he is fouled out of the game. Leaves with 9 points. And back up off the Pines for the Golden Beavers is 6'2" junior forward Dave Miller. With a little over 4 minutes and 1 second remaining, to be exact. Number of people in the stands with radios trying to monitor what's going on down in Madison. Bester pulls up to the free throw line, jumper, and he hit it. Air Best just hotter than blazes here today. 26 points thus far in the basketball game for Brad Bester. Double pump by Stelflug, and a 23-point lead at this time. Ames comes down to the baseline, cut off there. Brings it back out. Eric Johnson coming in the lane. And are they going to call Derek on the foul?
Good. Derek or
Be my best bet. Yep.
Derek, yep.
Derek Diener.
Here comes Matt Rupert back in for Joe Harmson. He'll get the remainder of the day off, I'm sure. Nice round of applause from the Fond du Lac fans.
12 points on the game for Hy Harmson, who really came out and showed his stuff here the latter part of the third quarter and early fourth quarter. Travis Ernst is back up to come into the basketball game. Miller off of the baseline, shot won't drop. Wiseman clears it. Looping feet across the timeline comes here for Drew Diener. Wiseman swinging around to the left side now is Bester. Bester comes out to the near side to Drew. Give it off of the baseline. Derek pulls up. 18-footer right there is good by Drew Diener. Try Derek.
Yes.
Derek with his 8th point of the basketball game. 65 to and Air Best with a reach-in foul here. Bester's got his 4th. And now up off the Pines, here's Greg Fivey. And Eric Wiseman will come out.
Nice game.
Bester comes out as Travis Ernst had come back in. Dick, probably Mike, I would almost, well, I guess he's going to get a few more guys up. I thought he might just finish out with this particular group right here?
I think he'll work his way down the bench.
Well, a lot of times in tournament time, you need to get some of these backup guys here that are going to play some time. And off of the baseline, Drew Diener with a 10-footer there, and it's good. So back up court comes Tyler Herbst.
Here comes Aaron Chase.
Aaron Chase and also Vandenberg is up off the pines to come in on the next stop whistle. 2:10 to go. Jackknife J for 3 is no good by Eric Johnson. We had a foul.
And it is Vandenberg as well as Aaron Chase in for the Cardinals. As Derek and Drew Diener will both exit.
First personal on Greg Fivey. And to the free throw line for Beaver Dam will go Zach Schultz. Shooting a 1+1. Honeycomb, the one and only, he's going to get out. Travis Hurts battles for it. Now they're going to call a reach-in foul here on Dave Miller. First personal on Miller. And they are over the limit, so we'll come to the other end of the court, and Travis Hurts will go to the free throw line. Travis, scoreless so far in the ball game. Got a chance to get the name into the scorebook right here. And he missed the one only he's going to get. Rebound comes down to Matt Rupert, though, off the glass, and he put it down. Matt Rupert with his 6th point of the basketball game. And down low to the block, a foul. Call this one on Aaron Chase, I believe. They call it on Rupert. Matt Rupert with the foul. And that would be his first. And Roop now is going to come out of the basketball game. Let's see, Eric Robley, or is that Ryan Rosberg today, Mike? Rosberg's wearing, Rosberg's wearing 44. That's what it is. Eric Robley. Oh, he scored? All right. I like that. Johnson is now 4 out of 4 from the free throw line. He'll get one more. 69-41 basketball game, and I'll say this much. Again, I got to credit Beaver Dam, who I don't think they've really ever bothered to look at the scoreboard here this afternoon. They just wanted to play a solid hour and a half of basketball and
have a little fun with it.
Yep. Foul here is on Eric Johnson. No, wasn't on Johnson. Foul was on Jesse Drusky with his first personal. To the free throw line goes Greg Fivey. Matthew, you can't cut off his head. Yes, you did. 69-41. Fivey missed the front half. Coming down on the baseline, and now Greg Fivey will get a foul. Second personal on Fivey with 1:29 remaining. Gals hoops action tonight. The Fond du Lac Cardinals looking for a berth to the state basketball tournament. Wouldn't that be something else?
Well, that would be a real surprise. I mean, especially the way they, were very consistent early in the season, but Chuck Schutte really got the glue put together on that team the last month or so and played extremely well, and that would be a real story.
Well, Mike, at the beginning of the year, if we would have talked this over, I would have said I think they have a good chance to go down to the state tournament. As the season progressed, of course, the Cards struggled, and but then the last couple of weeks, last 3-4 weeks of the season, things suddenly began to come together. Greg Fivey will come back down to the free throw line. The second personal foul there on Jesse Drusky. Fivey 0 for 1, gets this one.
I recall when we saw him here several weeks back, talked about the fact that they were starting to play a little better, and they had to look towards that tournament. They were out of the conference race at that time, and they certainly did. Refocus, put themselves towards the tournament, worked very hard. They're in a position where one more win tonight will send them off to the state tournament.
Here are free throws there by Greg Fivey. 71-41 basketball game, and a steal underneath. Fivey took it away. And they quickly back up court here. Scott Vandenberg, near side. They come to Aaron Chase. Going to let go on the tray there. Honeycomb down. Rebound tapped out of bounds. And well, I wish we didn't have these double-up numbers because I don't really know if that is Chip or not, Mike. Chip Gilgenbach, or is it Eric Robley? I don't know. Knocked out of bounds here with 55 seconds remaining.
My guess will be Chip Gilgenbach, but I'm not positive on that.
I guess you would think that the seniors would suit, right? And back outside. Basketball out here to John Kulka. Swings it down to the baseline, and nobody there. 46 seconds. And the Cardinals will take one more step and move on to the sectional semifinal. Off of the baseline, and shot put up here by Ryan Rosberg, and it's good.
Nice little finger roll from the backside of the basket.
Rosberg with his first bucket of the game. 22 seconds. Turnaround shot in the paint here by Jesse Dresky. And the pressure applied in the backcourt and a foul. With 17 seconds remaining, and as I said, 17 seconds to go, you're down by 30 points, and they're still laying the pressure on. Well, Chip Gilgenbach will go to the Frithville line. And we'll get a 1+1 here. First is on the way, and he missed it. Rebound tapped around, basketball loose on the floor, finally cleared by James Brower. 10 seconds to go. Up court they come to Frida. Up to the high post, coming right down the lane is Dresky. Ball stripped away, out of bounds. Back to Beaver Dam, I believe.
With only 2 seconds left.
And the Golden Beavers will inbound the basketball and hurry to get one shot away, and that'll be it. That's it. Horn goes off. Final score here this evening is the Fond du Lac Cardinals 73 and the Golden Beavers of Beaver Dam 43. Mike and I'll be back to wrap it up for you right after this on your Fond du Lac Cardinal Basketball Report.
Let Troy-Bilt and Silica Appliance and TV get you ready for spring with 6 months no-interest financing. 6 months no-interest financing on select Troy-Bilt tractors, Troy-Bilt rear tine tillers, Troy-Bilt shredder grinders, and mulching mowers. Troy-Bilt, with their